Next up, let's queer up the USA view. New Jersey City Aide fired after donations to anti-gay sisters campaign. Jonathan Gomez Niagara, who served as an aide to Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop and was a member of the city's LGBTQ+ task force, has been dismissed from his position after it emerged that he donated to his sister's campaign. His sister, Valentina Gomez, is a right-wing Republican candidate for Secretary of State in Missouri, known for her anti-gay rhetoric and derogatory social media posts. Gomez Niagara resigned from the Jersey City LGBTQ task force on Monday. However, Valentina has condemned Mayor Fulop in the video posted this week for forcing her brother to choose between his family and his job.
Today, the mayor of Jersey City, Stephen Fulop, who is trying to be the next governor of New Jersey, just threatened my brother with firing him, and I caught him on video. Fulop is making him choose between his family or his job. Stephen, you should have chosen your words more carefully with my brother, because you do not sound like a Democratic mayor. You sound like a dictator. You cannot be governor. This is not the way to treat your employees or any human being. But I will let the people decide. Here's the reporting.
And John, if you think that is boldness, I am going to fire you. I'm going to look in 5 minutes. If it's not clear where you stand, then you're not with me. You're with her, and you can't work with me. Period. Okay? Like, that's it.
No,
end of story. 5 minutes.
The controversy began early on Monday when the Hudson Pride Center, a leading LGBTQ advocacy group in Jersey City, announced the mass resignation of its staff from the city's LGBTQ task force. The group's executive director, Elizabeth Sheld, issued a strong statement condemning Gomez for his silence and financial support of his sister's campaign, calling it unacceptable and contrary to the values of inclusivity and respect that we strive to uphold. The review of campaign contributions records show that Gomez made 4 donations to his sister's campaign, $150 in October of 2023, $100 in February, $500 in April, and $500 on July 12th, amounting to a total of $1,250. Valentina made national news last week, including here at Queer News Tonight, as she posted a video standing in front of a rainbow flag saying, "Gay churches are the root of evil and queer people are pedophiles." She issued a statement that if she had to go to jail for what she needed to do next, she accepts the consequences, and included a picture of her with a high-powered rifle. You know, this story, Valentina, she's a nut. That's not, to me, that's not the most fascinating part of this story. You know, looking at Jonathan and getting to know him and the mayor of the city. You know, this is a young man who, he's an Olympic swimmer. He seems to have been dedicated to this mayor for 6 years. And I'm always uncomfortable when an elected official wants a city staffer to be penalized for their personal political contributions. You know, to be honest, Project 2025 wants to fire federal employees for similar activity. Yeah. So I'm very concerned about that. The mayor of Jersey City is trying to run for governor. My understanding is he's the front runner to be the next governor. And it reminds me of so many politicians I've seen where they're really putting their careers first. So to this young person and to any aspiring potential political staff or the former person who used to work with these people, yes, your sister's a nut, but yes, your family's going to be with you in 10 years. These politicians aren't going to stick with you.
Okay, you were part of the National Task Force, for years. So how would you feel about that being a part of this story?
If the National Task Force, if this person was working for the task force,
weren't they working for
it's a city task force.
Oh, okay, got it.
So and that's one of those committees. Most cities will have different committees, like an economic development, an LGBTQ task force. So maybe the mayor should have been it's not good for you to serve on this committee. But at the same time, with the nonprofit group making a whole stink out of someone's personal political contributions to their crazy sister, I'm how many queer kids did you get off the streets? How many HIV cases?
If it wasn't his sister, it might be a different conversation.
Yeah, because it's family.
But this is his sister, and I also think it's inappropriate, he probably won't vote for her, but it's his sister.
Yeah.
And it's family, and I think it was inappropriate of
And
the
no one's
mayor
gonna say
to
about
do
how
that.
dumb Jonathan is. No one's gonna say that. I mean, come on, give her cash. It was only $12.50.
Right.
Like that's what I got out of it. I was like, if my brother should have
but
given me
you
Tony
can't.
Limo, you better give me a couple thousand. So you're giving me $12.50.
In
You know
small,
what I mean? Like,
small unmarked bills. Yeah. The happy ending to the story is that Valentina lost her primary by a big margin.
did she?
You know, so so she's gonna be, you know.
yeah.
So as I like to say, bye, Valentina, bye.
Yes.
But she's kind of hot, but I want to see her like.
Oh.
I don't know. Like I kind of see her. I want to see her like in a
You know,
Carol commercial, right?
When
Like
she opens her mouth, any hotness she might
Yeah,
have
just
goes
fly out
right
the
out
window.
I stick my
Toxic.
thong in her mouth. I don't gotta
Oh.
say anything.